Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new piercing reaction video. Hello everyone, what is the tea? What is the scalding hot Darjeeling? Hello. I hope you're all doing wonderful and having a wonderful Easter. I think, well, Easter's going to be over by the time this goes up, but I hope you had a wonderful Easter if you celebrate it. If you don't, I hope you had a wonderful few days extra week holiday that you do get. But anyway, hello. So, today we are back for a surface piercing fail bonanza, girls. Is it bonanza? Is that the right word? Bonanza. Finanza. Either way, today I'm theming the piercing fail. I've not done like a themed one for a long time. So today we'll be delving into the world of surface piercings, skin divers, dermals, all these things that will reject out of your body. And I thought, do you know what? Let's have a look. Let's cringe. Let's go on Instagram. Let's look at some cringy piercings. But anyway, thanks so much to everyone who just sent me things over on Instagram to look at. You guys are wonderful. So head over to my Instagram. It's at Roly and Gasha. Come send me things to react to. Please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good kind of stuff. But anyway, let's not beat around the bush, hey, and get on with these piercing fails. Wait, so what is this? So someone's got, what kind of, wait, is that, I think that's someone's arm. What kind of bar is that? Oh, soak it. Soak the arm first, soften it up. Oh, you've not soaked it. You're just pulling it out dry. Oh no, we don't like raw dogging, girls. You should have soaked it. But what kind of bar is that? What kind of bar? Ow! Oh, that looks so dry. I'm just so confused. I need to pause. Hang on. Like, what kind of bar is this? It's like the end of this bar looks jagged. It does not look nice. It looks like ridgy and sharp. Like, what is this bar that you've got in your arm? That's like a serrated blade in your arm. Oh, it's the fact that you're pulling out like dry as well. Like, I wish you like softened, like soak your arm or something just to soften the skin up a bit so it comes out easy. Oh, I love modifications, but I would never ever do anything now, especially that is going to hinder my life or make it more difficult. It's just not worth it. No piercing or modification is worth your own health or making your life more difficult. Like, I just don't, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Oh no, look. So this person's got like a scoop piercing or frog eyes, whatever you want to call it. And it's like sunken into the tongue. Sorry, I was just praising Satan. I've spoken about like many times over the years doing this about scoop piercings, frog eye piercings, surface piercings on the tongue. Not a good thing to do. And this is a prime example. This bar clearly wasn't big enough when it was put in anyway. And the tongue is swollen up and like eaten the bar. Look, that's going right inside your tongue. I could not imagine what it must be like having a piercing cut out of your ear, let alone getting cut out of your tongue. This person is so lucky that there's still a tiny bit exposed. So they're able to like actually put the thing in to like unscrew the ball to get it out. But if this was left any longer, your tongue would seal over the top of that and you'd have to have it cut out. Can you imagine getting anything cut out of your tongue? Tonguey wangy. Absolutely disgusting. I could not imagine having anything having to get cut out of my tongue. What is this? What is that? What is that? What's wrong with their tit? What is this? Wait, is that like a surface piercing here, or is that through the gum? I'm so I don't like it. It's making me uncomfortable. But they've got them at the top as well. Look, they've got them here as well. So is this actually? Maybe this is through the gum. Oh, it can't be through the gum, girl. No, but look, I can't work out if this is like a surface piercing, like in the lip, or like where the frowny sort of side would be, or if this is like through the gum. Where is that pierced? I'm so confused. Where is that pierced? Where is it pierced? Where is it pierced? Where is it pierced? Where is it pierced? Nightmare injection, nightmare fuel, nightmares. I need someone to explain to me what on earth we're looking at. How does a mouth get like that? Because a mouth's meant to be wet. But it looks hard. I know I say this all the time, but I always think that I've seen everything. I've always think I've seen nothing else could confuse me at this point after doing this for 4 years. And then I see something like this. Matron, take them away. I just don't feel like I need to say anything. What's all the plasters on the hand for as well? If you've got other like dermals and stuff there, like, Because this bit looks like it's raised, like you've got something here on your arm. Like you've got something here, but like... Why? Like... I would never understand it. I'm never going to understand anyone who does anything like this. Like, I would never understand it.
I don't understand it, girls.
Oh, gosh, we have a really horrible dermal piercing that's kind of on this part of the person's hand. So, like, here. Oh, I just knocked over the other microphone. Hi! What's happening? Hi! Welcome to today's piercing fail video. This is Deja Vu. Deja Vu. Deja Vu. This is water, not vodka, I assure you. So we have a horrible rejecting dermal piercing on someone's hand. Now, I don't know if this was done and maybe it just kind of rejected straight away. This might look like you've really pulled it or something. I don't really know. Obviously, I don't know the backstory. There's no information really, but oh my gosh, like that's really bad. Like having any kind of modification on your hand is always a terrible idea. And I never understand why any piercers and modifiers do it, especially now. I can understand maybe 10, 15 years ago, but now doing like modifications on someone's hand other than like tattoos is just stupid. Like it's just stupid. Like it's just stupid. Take that out. Although I would say go back to a piercer, let them take it out. Don't do it yourself because you probably don't know what you're doing and you could give yourself a horrific infection. Go to a piercer and have them remove it because that is rejecting, girls. I can't handle rejection. Oh gosh. I mean... So I'm all for people getting eyebrow piercings in like unconventional places. I actually think it's quite cool when people have eyebrow piercings in the center or like in the middle bit. I do think it actually looks really good because it's unique. It's very different. People don't tend to do it. This one only looks like it's basically grown out of the body and this one looks like it's almost brand new. So I'm assuming these weren't done on the same time. They can't have been done at the same time. Surely they cannot. Also, why this looks like a straight bar. Doesn't this just look like a straight? Why have you got a straight bar? Maybe it is curved. It kind of just looks like a straight bar. Why have you got a straight bar in your eyebrow piercing? Maybe it's because this is rejecting, so the way that it faces changed. But like, that's not matching or like in the same... You know, they always say like your eyebrows should be you should be cousins, not sisters. This is literally the sister and the family dog. On your left side, take it out because it Oh! I mean, we've seen piercing staples before, but I didn't think it had like I didn't think the bottom half was like this long. Like, that's asking for your, whatever it is. I think that's an arm. That's asking for your arm to be like ripped open. I don't get how you even get that in. Like, how do you get that in the skin? Do you have to like, as you're putting it in, like fold it in and like push down? I don't understand how you managed to get this much underneath the skin. Like, that makes no sense to me. This is not something that I would ever want to experience. I don't want to see one. This just, it just asks, to me, again, it's just asking to be ripped out. Oh, God. So that's someone's got like a hoop, like a hoop here. Is it like, I think it's like here on there, like here. That's like in between the collarbone. What? If you want to get any dermals or surface piercings there, like, I would always suggest not doing it just because it's going to reject. But, like, at least have a surface bar. This is, like, an actual ball closure ring. Rip, 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 rippy whippy. The thing is, I always get nervous actually just wearing a necklace in case this gets pulled and it hurts my neck here. Let alone something that's actually, like, in your skin. Because if you look above it, if we look here just above it, it actually looks like there was something else here. I hope you can see my cursor. It feels like there's like a little scar here where you can kind of see something else. So I feel like this isn't the first one you've had. Ouchie wouchie girls. Oh, good heavens.
Good heavens.
Perfect example, first of all, of why you never have straight barbells in your eyebrow piercing. And second of all, why you don't wait until it literally comes out of your body to get rid of it. This is about to come out themselves. First of all, this bar is way too big and straight. But like, secondly, like, look at the massive rip. Like, this person's got a huge rip in the eyebrow now. Look at the rip. Look at the rip. Rip. Rip, girls. And there's one here as well. You clearly see that's been taken out as well. Again, I understand being stubborn with piercings. I understand like really wanting them because I've kept piercings in poly a little bit longer back when I was younger. I got rid of my wrist piercings in 2009 and I loved them. But like, they started to come out and I could see that they were growing out. And like, even with my limited knowledge of piercings back then, when I was very new to it all, I knew not to keep it in further than as it was starting to come up. So the idea you kind of left a surface piercing in so it rips out of the body, I'm like, surely you didn't think that was going to end well. That's just my hot take, clearly. Oh, that's dark. Hot take. Oh, wait, what is that? Have I seen this before? I'm not sure. So wait, what is that? Is that like a rejecting snug piercing? I think this is a snug piercing that's kind of rejecting. Oh, is that pus? Is this a pus ball, or is it just like part of the jewelry? That just happens to be a pus color. I don't know. Oh, tricky, tricky. Again, this is one of those things where I'm like, I don't understand how you've left it so long. You've gone, do you know what? I'm going to wait until it's basically falling out of my body, ripping a massive chunk out of my ear, leaving me with a huge scar, because that's so much better than just admitting defeat and just taking it out to begin with. Tell me what the point goes. I'm done.
I'm out.
That must be the thing, is it must be so uncomfortable as well. Like, it's not even the fact that it's rejecting and I'm like, why would you leave it left in? Like, maybe you're just stubborn or whatever. But like, it must be so uncomfortable.
Oh no, it won't reject. No, if I just like clean it with a bit of saline, it'll stop it. Yeah, it'll be fine, Gail.
No! D to the effing range. Oh, good lord. Wait, let me zoom in.
Choices.
So what am I looking? Wait, so this person's got like a bear tattoo on there. I'm assuming this is a leg, maybe? And they've decided they want to put a horseshoe bar as a septum piercing for the tattoo. Like, I do love the idea of like incorporating like a surface piercing with a tattoo. You shouldn't put a horseshoe bar in your leg or even your arm. I don't know what part of the body this is, but like, it's just... The reason I find it so hard to understand is because there is someone out there who's done this to them. Like, was this a piercer? Or like, was it just, they've just decided to do it themselves? Putting surface piercings into like your leg, like, it's not something like an average person could do. Like, yes, an average person could do like ear piercings because it's relatively like, you shouldn't be doing it, but like the way that you do it is just you'd push through and out the other side. To do a surface piercing yourself, like they're a little bit more complex to do. So like the idea that this person would have done it themselves makes me a little bit like, oh, I don't think they would have been able to do that. So there's a piercer out there who's gone, do you know what, I'll do it for you, and put a horseshoe bar in a leg. I like the idea, I just think the execution of this is problematic. Ew! What? So this is someone's lower belly button piercing, I think? This has to be a belly button. What, again, like, what? First of all, what is this bar that you've got in? It's just like that horrible Bioflex bars. Although I remember the Bioflex almost like having slight ridges. Like, this looks like slightly different. Guys, don't use Bioflex. I mean, I don't think any piercers actually use it anymore. This is like an outdated piece of jewelry. Everyone thought it was good for a long time. I'm confused like what this sort of jewelry is, because this jewelry looks different to what this is. This looks like a different shape. So I don't know what we're looking at completely, but like, look how, oh my God, look how, again, this is one of those things, is like, I don't get why you've left it in so long, because this must be so painful. Like, it must be so uncomfortable. Like, just looking at it, it looks sore and painful. So the idea that you kind of just like left this in your body, like,
Oh, it's fine, girls, it's fine. It looks delicious. The men will suckle on it.
Meat sucky sucky now, mommy.
how is it not like ow, constantly painful? Especially because like on your stomach, when you're sitting down, you're moving around, you're going to be constantly knocking it, constantly moving it, which means it's just going to irritate it even more. Like, I could not imagine having that in my stomach and being fine with it and not having being in like constant pain. Oh my God. I love, so this is another belly button piercing. I love the fact that they've got these like no pull plastic discs on the piercing as if that's gonna make any difference. Sis, this is coming out. No pull disc ain't gonna save this. No discs are gonna save this. No discs gonna save this. Oh, no discs gonna save this. No discs gonna get... I can't even say it anymore. Tongue twisters, go. Say that 10 times as fast. I promise, guys, I don't take any substances before filming. Sometimes I'm just a bit hyper. Again, this is another perfect example of like, you didn't have the anatomy clearly here to have a forward helix. Like, there's literally no space there. And it's growing out so quickly because your body's like, no space. This top one is fine. You've got enough space there to have one. But this forward bit down here clearly didn't have enough space. And it's just like coming out. No go. Oh, God. Come, look. So you don't really, I mean, so I remember back in 2009-ish time, back when I was getting my surface piercings, like surface piercings like this were really common. I remember people having like their hips pierced, their collarbones done. I had my wrist pierced, both of my wrist pierced. I had my back of my neck, my nape done twice. I was going to get my surface done here. I wanted to get my hips pierced. Like, surface piercings back then was so common. It was like the big thing that people were getting. So it was kind of new, kind of exciting. And like I would say as well, it was kind of before dermals took off. I mean, there were people getting them, but I never really heard that much about dermals or skin divers. My piercing studio when I went to back in the day didn't do them, and no one around there who I knew of would do like dermals and things. I at least had surface piercing bars. They weren't like proper half rectangles. They were all, the size of it was slightly angled like this. They were slightly curved. I can't show you obviously one. I don't think these ones get used anymore. We're talking like 12, 13 years ago though. So times are different now. It was funny because everyone's having them, but like this is even a bad case of that because like the bars are straight. Like these are straight bars. That would have been done back when I was younger, like, but these are straight bars and they're on the collarbone. Like, again, like, why have we left this in so long? Because that just looks awful. This will never calm down. This has got, like, too far gone. This is too far gone. Lisa Scott Lee is quaking. So the idea that this was just left in is a bit crazy. But yeah, surface piercings I feel like have kind of died off a little bit now. I don't think they're as common. I think dermals and things are the things that people are getting now because we know that they're a little bit easier to handle. Oh, gosh. Look how... I don't get, how have you managed to put a surface piercing like there? There's like no skin. I don't really understand what I'm looking at here. Cause like it's not like, cause I can see the rim of the ear like downwards. So it is like a surface piercing kind of on the skin here. Don't ever do this. Don't ever do this. This is just asking for a massive scar. Like don't ever do this. Oh, live your life, girl. If you want to stretch your belly button piercing, you go for it. But like, I just think it looks horrible. Like I just don't like it. There's something about a stretched belly button I think it's because it's so unnatural that it just looks creepy. It kind of makes my stomach go a bit funny, like a bit crazy because it's just like so far to like an unnatural look that it just kind of freaks me out. I don't know. It kind of, oh, good heavens. This is so, wait, what I get so confused about this kind of stuff, because we've seen one that was similar to this a little while ago. The middle bit opened up like that, but the sides are still underneath the skin. I don't get how that's happened, because if the bar is like a half rectangle, like an actual surface bar is, then you know, it would all raise at the same time, and you would expect that the part that was split open first would be where the bars go curve inwards. Oh, again, like it's that kind of, because it looks so unnatural, it kind of like, just see that middle bit open, like a big open gaping wound. Oh god, do you want to look at my gaping orifice? Whoa, that's dark orifice. Oh gosh, look at that. Wait, so they've got like a meant to be like a belly button piercing, but it's like really low down, like near their groin area. Like what? It's not even anywhere near the piercing. How did, what? And it's like holding on by a thread as well. It's not even like in deep. It's like it's hanging on. It's not in too deep, and it's not trying to keep. Like it's too much. Your body ain't keeping that, bitch. It's gone. Here's some more collarbones ones as well with straight barbells. Like look how much raise and pressure this is putting on this area and how red it is. I will never ever be able to fathom why anyone gets this and think this is good. No. I mean, at least it's a bloody surface bar, at least. Why is their tongue blue? You're just asking for trouble with this kind of piercing. You're just asking for trouble. You are just asking for trouble with surface piercings on the tongue. You're just asking for trouble. It's just trouble. What? Do you know what? I am done trying to understand people. I am done trying to comprehend what goes through someone's mind. I am done trying to put the puzzle pieces together of someone's life when they go, do you know what? I want a hope on the back of my neck. Well, on the side, kind of like behind my ear on the side. Make it make sense. Please, someone just make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I am confused. Make it make sense. What? Why? Why would you do that? So do you remember in the last, was it it was either the piercing fails we just did on TikTok or it was Instagram. I don't remember which one it was. But like, and this girl had this piercing, like a long hair, like in here. I remember I had someone comment on that video. I think I must have been a friend of that person being like, oh, it's so disgusting what you've done. How dare you do this to her? She's not doing anything wrong. And it's like, this girl was literally encouraging people to get a piercing like this. Do you not want teeth? Like, do you just not want your teeth? Do you just not want your gums? Like, it's gonna damage your teeth. It's gonna damage your gums. And this girl was like, you have to do it. You do it. Like, encouraging people. So she is gonna be harming people. Thank you. Move along. You're just asking for trouble. You are just asking for trouble. You are just asking for trouble. So here we have someone else who's got like a ball closure ring on their neck. And then with the peace sign underneath it. I mean, I will say one thing. It actually looks quite clean. It's not gross and bloody like the first one was that we saw. But like, I still think this is such an awful idea. I mean, this photo does look very old. So maybe this was done like back, you know, in the early noughties, I don't know. I want to think that this is old and someone wouldn't do this now because this is so stupid. Imagine that getting ripped out of your throat. That is a sentence that should never be said. Ever, ever, ever.
Imagine something being ripped out of your throat. I wonder what it must feel like. I don't know. Let's try, Gertrude. Open wide.
No. Gertrude and her gaping throat. Disgusting. Well, guys, I'm well and truly aboard that trigger train. Choo-choo. Speeding down the way, we're about to crash off a cliff and plunge to my death. Bitch. I can't go down. My knees are hurting today because I'm old. I went to the gym a few days in a row and now my legs are a bit like, oh, I'm going to die. Joys of being over 30. Anyway, hello. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you miss any videos that are coming up. Thanks for watching. This has been a lot. I still can't get over that bizarre curved bar that girl had in her arm. Like, how was that even what even was that? Today's Twitch shout out goes to Good Vibes. Thank you so much for following me over on Twitch. If you would like to be in with a chance of being in the next Twitch shout out, come follow me over on Twitch. It's Roly West. I stream 3 to 4 nights a week and we play a whole variety of games. Come over, come have some fun, come join the little group in the family. Lovely to have you over there. A massive shout out to my lovely Patreons whose names you can see on the side here. Thank you for being my Patreons. You guys are wonderful. But an extra special shout out to my top tier Patreons: Aurora666, Benjamin Baker, Bethard, BoosterShot93, Brenner, Kaz.Thom, Shell Herman, Christina Kyle, Quan Pemberton, Crafty Leaks, Diana Nida, Heather McFarland, Joanna Course, Caitlin Wright, Kelly Bowser, Chloe Louise, Laura Alice, Monica Gorgie, welcome girl, Nana Marie, Petra Selenis, Rachel the Sea Biscuit, Robin Scott, Sam Perfect, Savannah Truten, Sierra Tonabenny, and Steph Utek. Thank you for being my top tier patrons. You guys, I feel like I messed up some of your names then. Thank you for being my top tier patrons. You guys are wonderful. And if you would like to be a patron, there is a link down below as well. Thank you for all the love and support. Anyway, I'm going to go and cleanse myself after that horrific surface piercing I do. Oh my God. What was that weird bar?